So, Charlie's Burn Baby Magazine, and we're back here with a clip with Box Truck Bros. Now, Box Truck Bros is one of the leading owner truck operators on Instagram. He has all the good information. He breaks it down in a certain way where anybody could really understand it, and he makes it real simple. And he's one of the guys out there on Instagram that just doesn't scam the people. You got a lot of guys on Instagram that'll sell these trucking courses and try to give you the game, but they're really in it for the money. But Box Truck Bros, he's always on Instagram. He's always linking up with other people in the trucking industry, and he gives out game. And in this clip, he's giving out game about different ways to catch loads and just how to brokerage loans and just he's just going over the whole process. So check out Box Truck Bros on Instagram and check this clip out. We'll get right into it.
Yeah, it's right there. Hey, what's going on, man? I DM'd you, by the way. I got to see my MC. You DM me back. I got to see my information.
I responded to all of them, yeah.
But my quick question was, well, right now I'm working under my uncle's MC or whatever, and I'm about to start my own MC and DOT. So I just want to know, like, how long would I have to wait in order to, like, actually start getting great loads? Because right now my uncle's MC has been open for about a year, and he just moved to Texas, and now I'm just trying to, like, establish my own stuff because, you know, with the factoring companies and stuff, the money goes straight to his account, and then I gotta wait and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I feel.
So I was really just trying to get my stuff established. So I just really wanted to know how long would the wait be?
So for us, like I said, our company policy is 6 months for a new MC. Now, there's plenty other broker companies out there that would use you. Other majority are 3 months, but at the size that we're at, they set it to 6, and it is what it is. Now, had you as a person, if you had run 20 Megacorp loads for us under your uncle's MC, and then you start your own thing, I would have you personally meet with my carrier setup to figure that out.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
This guy, he's already done a ton of it. It is, it's whatever else. But
yeah, because I've done a ton of loads.
Yeah, so if there's a way for you to get your own thing going and then continue to run under your uncle maybe for a month, 2 months, maybe even 3 months, and make it happen like that, that would, all right, Uncle, I'm ready to go. I'm going under my own thing. Now you're already in business 3 to 4 months. You have references you can prove and give, and then you're good from there.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I jumped in here kind of late. I know y'all probably brushed up on that earlier.
You good, man. We gonna keep it limited to one question per person, man. I definitely
okay. Cool, man. I appreciate you getting me in here, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate y'all.
No problem, man.
Thank you.
Decent. So I guess you will work with someone who has ran loads under like another authority.
I had a guy a couple years ago that was under he probably did 40-something loads just for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then did his own thing. He had an MC for a few weeks and was like, I'm just trying to do my own thing. And he had all the insurance, like having the insurance and having all your ducks in a row, man, like changes the game.
Yeah.
Like carrier packet, you send me all your things at once.
Oh.
Here's everything.
Yeah. That's
need your MC authority. Oh wait, now I need your W-9. Like having everything once, that it's an initial shock reaction. This guy's got it together. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I tell people, once you get your loads, once you fill out your carrier packet, as soon as you're done filling out the broker's carrier packet, automatically send your W-9, MC, insurance all in one email. That way they don't gotta keep you. Like, you want to limit as much back and forth as possible. As much, it's just another level of being organized.
Because like people don't understand. Like my family thinks it's hilarious, but I mean, I in my email inbox from 7:30 to 5, emails that are important that I have to look at, it's well over 200, and they just
I'm about to say, as a broker,
they can't fathom that. They just cannot wrap their minds around it. I'm like, you don't understand. Like the less, the better, and it's a lot.
Yeah,
so.
I'm sure you guys get a lot of all day. Because you posting loads all day long, right?
Oh yeah, all day.
Yeah.
Even day, following day, next week, like Thursday, Friday, we're throwing up Monday, Tuesdays.
I tell people, book in advance. There's loads always being posted.
The route planning's huge.
Yeah.
And especially like our customers too, right? Like they can send a load over, and on their end, it's 937 miles with 3 drops.
Yeah.
And you're looking, this makes no sense. And I know from my standpoint that this place takes appointments from X time to X time, this place, and I can reroute it myself, get the appointments that I want, and now it's 720 miles, and they're like, oh, wait. And it's like, come on, man. And so I think that routing and scheduling should trickle down to the box truck side too.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can.
Let's get loads. The DAT board. The DAT board is your friend.
Yeah, DAT is probably one of the best place to find loads.
Shoot me a DM 448 Mike.
Yo,
Hey, what's up, man?
what's good, man?
Hey, my bad. I'm kind of driving, but I got a few questions. I'm about to hit my 6 months, like, in a few days, but it's been hard with the brokers. First question I had was, who regulates brokers?
Who? Brokers.
Yeah, like, all right, so you know how my thing is that I noticed in the trucking game so far, we get regulated as carriers by the DOT, by the carriers, by the brokers. Everybody pretty much could like go against the carriers, but who regulates the brokers?
The brokers run the game. Brokers, I guess.
You guys regulate us.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, because the thing is, if we mess up as carriers, it goes against us, carrier 411, or if the DOT gives us like we're overweight, anything like that type of stuff, it goes against us as the carriers, and we gotta fight it. We face the penalties and stuff like that. But if it's like something that a broker messed up on, like we can't report it to y'all, or the DOT don't write y'all up and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's
I
kind of
totally
like,
get what you're saying, and that's been a topic of discussion about broker regulation. Bad crop. I know for a fact we've been hit pretty hard. Basically,
you're kind of breaking up.
now saying so, like people will leave Google reviews,
Yeah.
and that's how they kind of get to it. We have a carrier services department, which I think is different from a lot of companies that basically file complaints. They will pull the phone calls and listen to us. And there's definitely been brokers that I've worked with who have been fired because of the way they've treated
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, because that's definitely something I noticed in the trucking game since I started. There's a lot of like hoops and like loops that we got to go through as the carriers, but it's like on the broker end that I noticed, like y'all get a lot of slack if y'all mess up, but you know, the biggest penalties for y'all is probably if we lose a load, or you know, y'all got to cut the check and stuff like that. But if we get stopped by DOT for going over our ELD times, we get written up or we get fines and stuff like that. So we get faced with a lot, you know, that I don't think that brokers are really like, you know, nice.
Yeah,
You know?
I would say, you know, bro, I just feel like, you know, in this industry, me personally, like I said, you kind of get in, you just kind of got to like learn the game and, you know, take it for what it is, you know, like, and I get what you're saying too, because I feel that way, you know, kind of like, man, how come brokers don't do this, or brokers, you know, no one's on their back. We can't break guard them. And it seems unfair, but that's what the industry is, you know. So I kind of just, I say, I take it for what it is. And, you know, you just kind of got to get in where you fit in, you know. If you see that brokers aren't working with you, or, you know, they hang up on your cancel load, it's probably better to fall in line and understand that, because you'll probably stress yourself out a lot more rather than, you know, trying to figure out who to report them to and stuff like that. Because I feel like brokers, they want to.
Yeah, for the most part, I as you said, when we first started, like, you know, you gotta give props to, like, you need brokers need carriers and stuff like that. But I think all around, like, the trucking game right now, it needs a lot of regulation on all parties, so that it can feel like a even, you know, playing ground, you know.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
I just don't think it's fair, like, carriers bear like 80% of the weight, where like it relates to like penalties and stuff like that, and like everybody else is like, you know, gets the slack cut for them. That's just how I
agree
feel.
with that at all. I really don't.
yeah.
Like, I feel like, I don't know, for me personally, I'd rather have all my ducks in a row, knowing what you're about to do, I know I have an appointment for you. I'll wait everything because I don't want any issues. I want to go home and eat dinner, whatever, walk the dogs, whatever. I don't
Mhm.
I don't want a phone call from the carrier going, this wasn't right, this wasn't right, and that falls back on me. So I get what you mean. The regulations, yes, like I would agree with you there. Something has to happen. But if you come across a bad broker, man, like
Right. No,
yeah,
I haven't experienced like a bad broker so far. It's just like I've experienced like the DOT and the regulations and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know.
I totally agree. You guys have to go through way more hoops than we do. There's no doubt. I'm not, but
yeah. All right. Well, look, man, we keeping it limited to one question per person,
I
man. So I
appreciate it,
appreciate
man.
you tapping in, bro.